Hi, long time no see. And I know you're like, different location? Yes, I just moved everything upstairs to my room. My private residence, as I call it. So, I just wanted to say that most of you probably don't know that I want to say thank you to most of everyone who is then understanding that I've been disappearing from the YouTube space for quite a while just to make my show. So let's go parts. Now, is it kind of like I disappeared because I want to make this show? It's kind of like my magnum opus. Yes. There have been a lot of people that have been supporting this show. Pretty much like the show that I'm making is very important to me. Because I want you to understand the concept that my show is important. I've been working at this desk non-stop, working at the script, working at casting the characters that are in the show, casting not just my cousin, but other YouTubers as well, and people who are interested in acting, interested in making this project happen. And as I said in my announcement video, and you probably didn't hear it, but I announced that I'm making this show happen, and it's not gonna take years to make. It's gonna take a while to make this show happen. Now, many of you probably have been wondering how long I'm not going to be on YouTube, how long I'm going to disappear from both the live channel and this channel, the reaction channel, quite a bit, because it's just a long ass project. A project that I've been putting my heart and soul and sweat and blood and tears, blah 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 blah. Long ass time to create something that is a monumental project. Because I sit here every day working at this project so y'all can enjoy it. And I don't think it would be like a big issue for all of you to think, I can make this content worth it. But I do. And I think it'll be probably proud of me to understand that when I make this show as a web series, I intended to make this show look like a very visual pleasing show for all ages, above the age of 16, of course. But it's not just for the LGBTQ community, which is what the show is geared towards. It's for everyone. It's for everyone who will enjoy such a show. And I do want people to think, this is just for YouTube. It's not just for people of that age. I want all of you to understand the concept of making this show wasn't just to be like, okay, here we go, we're making a show. And here we go, we're working on it. We're making a show for everyone to enjoy it, so you can come back and watch it day in and day out and day in and day out and day in and day out. Like, here's the facts that I'm doing still. How many times have I made a show? It has not been successful, and it has not been the way I wanted it to go. And this is why I try to explain to all of you that my show is important. Excuse the lens flare, I'm wearing glasses for my own eyes so I can look slightly professional. So many of you have been asking me on both Twitter and Instagram and blah 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 that what is the project? How long is it going to take? And it's going to take a while because I'm in the middle of writing 2 more episodes, because this is going to basically take, the episodes are going to be 8, and I want it to be a thank you to Alice Oseman, the creator of Heartstopper, because Heartstopper was a very inspirational show and basically world for the LGBTQ community. And just think about that for a second. You have a show that many people know, and it's an absolute incredible show. And it goes beyond just the way it goes, and it goes like this. So, and yes, I'm wearing these knee-high shirts. I'm not gonna show you them, but you see what I mean. And so that is why I'm saying, please have patience with me, because I'm gonna take time to make this show so it can look good for all of you, so you can understand the concept that I'm not just taking the time to look good on camera, that I'm trying to make it where it looks good for all of you. Let me just say this, and I don't want to keep you waiting here. This particular show was a inspiration. Like, basically, creating the show was inspiration. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm just going to sit here and just say, oh yes, it's not inspiration. I do tend to make it inspiration because I want to try and try and try and try. Now, all of you thinking, okay, how long are you going to make this? You know, what's the rate of making it, and how long is it going to take to film it? And that's pretty simple. We don't know. Right now, I have a friend who is battling some health issues, who is still working on it. And then I have my cousin who is asking people in her art community and friends, who is helping me make the show as well. Then I have, some YouTubers that I sent the script to who are just busy as it is, but we're still working on it. So I ask for your patience. So there is a chance that I'm going to make it. It's basically make it into fruition. On top of that, I know that people were wondering, when is it, or are we going to still get some reaction videos like memes and whatnot? Please understand, I had been very busy dealing with this project. This has been consuming me for quite a long time. So I know that people are then unsubscribing, and that's then your choice. I'm not going to make you come back and resubscribe. That's up to you. Please understand the fact that I've been dedicating these few months creating this show. I've been trying to make this project work with the limitations that I have. I don't have a budget that can afford a large studio. I don't have a budget where I can afford fancy filming equipment like large cameras, a monitor, etc., etc., etc. I can only do like use a camera like our phones, and maybe a Canon camera that can cost some things, and then some of the editing equipment that's on my computer. So all I ask is some patience. So right now is just the screenwriting, the screenwriting process, the manuscript writing process. So it's gonna take some time, but the end result won't look like a main scale project like on Netflix, on Hulu, or Peacock, or whatever streaming services that you are subscribed to. But it can look as good as I can make it. And if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't look good, fine. If it looks shitty, okay, it looks shitty. But I made it, and I'll have fun shooting it, and being in it, and directing it, and writing it, and having the best time with the best actors who can make this look good. Okay? Thank you for your time and me yapping. That's all I got.